you're also tired of buying multiple hair tools for different looks, then this video might save you time and space. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another amazing video. Today's video is gonna be a bit different and I'm actually super excited to share it with you guys because I am gonna be talking about a hair styling system which has changed the game for me. This one hair tool has replaced my hair straightener, curler, dryer, and even my blowout brush that used to travel with me everywhere I go, but not anymore because this has become my new travel partner. Of course, I'm not gonna gatekeep this anymore. I am talking about Bombay AirPlay Pro all-in-one styling system. So if you're also someone who loves to play with different hairstyles and different looks but do not want to buy 5 different hair tools for them, then Bombay AirPlay Pro is the ultimate solution for that. This comes with 7 different attachments and we will get into them one by one. To begin with, let's take a moment, look at the beauty of this outer packaging. I love the design and the way it just falls open. When you open this up, you get this briefcase style bag which is of great quality, has a ziplock, and it's perfect to keep all the attachments neat and clean, but also it makes it perfect to travel with. When you open this up, that's when you get this dreamy hair tool. I mean, just first of all, look at the color. It's so cute and Pinterest coded. A purple colored hair tool. Who can say no to this? Love the build quality. I mean, when you hold this, you can tell that this is a luxe product just by the feel and the look of it. I am sold. Also, I love the fact that this is quite lightweight and like easy to work with. When I'm comparing this with my phone, I like literally cannot tell which one is heavier. It's like most probably equivalent to weight of my phone, which is like quite lightweight. That's why it doesn't hurt my hands or my shoulder when I'm styling my hair with this. So that's a big relief. This also has a filter over here, so you just want to clean this once in a while, and it's very easy to remove as well. You just closer bhi hai na, ye magnetic hai, so that's like really cool. That's all about the outer packaging and the look, but of course you're not gonna buy this just for the look, right? Let's get into the details of temperature and speed settings. So this has this lock switch. You want to press it and twist in to fit any attachment and twist out to remove. It's that easy. On the other side, this has the power button which can obviously turn on and off the device but also controls the airflow. This has 3 airflow modes: low, medium and high. Above the power button, you have the temperature button. Press once for cool short. You can see the light over here is white. When you press twice, you can see the light turned orange. That's when you get warm airflow. And when you press thrice, you get hot air, and that's why the light is red. You know what's interesting here? When you press this button 4 times, this will give an automatic temperature setting, which means hot and cool air flows alternatively through the stool, which will make your hairstyling faster and long lasting. Now let's talk about the attachments, which of course is the most interesting part. First one is this simple drying attachment. When you don't want to style your hair, but at the same time you do not want to air dry your hair as well, because air drying causes more breakage, and this is what you can use. This is like a quick fix for those early mornings when you had to go out, but of course you cannot step out in dripping wet hair. And of course you can use this for pre-style drying as well. Now if you want smoother look while drying your hair, then this is the next attachment which will be perfect for you. Just want to simply attach this to this dryer. This has this magnetic thing, so it attaches like really easily. Of course with this nozzle now you can focus the air and the heat on one particular section of your hair, so that way you will get smoother, shinier and sleek blowout look. For all my curly and wavy hair goddesses who wants to enhance and embrace their natural texture, then this diffuser attachment is what you're gonna love. This is one of the most unique things about this product. Very few of multi-styling systems that are available in the market cater to majority of Indian hair type that falls into this category. And honestly, I was most excited about this particular attachment because I also have curly wavy hair myself. And honestly, not only for wavy or curly hair girlies, but for someone who just wants to wear and enhance and embrace their natural texture, this diffuser attachment is gonna be of a great use for you. Okay, the next attachment definitely deserves a shout out, which are these 2 curling barrels. It comes in 2 different sizes. One is 30 mm, which will give you more tighter and defined curls, but if you want more softer and wavy look, then this 40 mm barrel is perfect for you. You can clearly see the difference side by side. One is like more tighter and defined curls, and other side is such a beautiful wave. This is where the magic happens. No heat, just simply air based styling. I've seen so many girls struggling with curling rods. It gets super hot, so insane heat damage. Sometimes sometimes you end up burning yourself if you don't know how to use it correctly. But with these curling barrels, no heat damage, no concern of getting a burn. At the same time, it's so easy and convenient to use because this simply uses airflow to wrap the hair around this and you get a perfect bouncy curl. And you know what the best part is? This is bi-directional, so you won't have to change the barrel again and again to style either side of your hair. So that means so much room to play. Like, I personally love this attachment so much. It also comes with this volumizing brush, which I think is gonna be crowd favorite because we all love that salon style blowout. But let's be honest, we all hate going out, especially in this heat, and wait for hours at the salon, which makes the process even more tiring. And honestly, I prefer this over a salon because of the hygiene reason as well. I mean, at the salon they use the same hairbrush on everyone, and that used to bother me a lot. But obviously that's not practical for me to ask them to change the hairbrush, right? With this tool, so many of my concerns are gone and the results are exactly the same. Last but definitely not the least is this smoothing brush. It will give you shinier, smoother and a proper straight look within a few minutes. This is literally so easy to use, so even if you're a beginner and you don't know how to use different hair tools, you still will be able to achieve that sleek straight look with this one. Mark of any good straightening brush is the frizz reduction it is capable of. That's because of the ionic tech in the tool. Here there are 600 plus Mn negative ions that makes sure that you get smooth glossy hair in one pass. Now before we jump into the most exciting part of this video, where I will be showing you multiple hairstyles that you can create using this tool, let's get a bit technical. HairPlay Pro is powered by a BLDC motor. That's a brushless DC motor, means styling is super fast, long lasting and absolutely no noise. Airflow operates at a speed of 65 meters per second. That's as fast as some sports car. The reason you get no heat damage is because you can control the temperature at which you want to style your hair. बहुत theory हो गई, अब practical पर चलते हैं and let's use these attachments one by one. Of course, I'm gonna start with freshly washed hair. You can see my hair is damp right now, not dripping wet. You wanna make sure that your hair is damp, and I like to use a microfiber towel to absorb all the excess water. Now to hydrate my hair, I'm gonna be using a leave-in conditioner. I feel when you are styling your hair, prepping is equally important, so I like to take my time and do all the important steps to make sure my hairstyle is long lasting and my hair stays hydrated and shiny. Now this step is actually optional, but I feel like whenever I use this hair mousse from Bella, my hairstyle turned out just so amazing. Of course, it makes my hairstyle very long lasting, but at the same time, it gives me such a beautiful bounce, and that is what all we want, right? Now this step is not at all optional. I mean, using a heat protectant is just so important. I mean, of course, I know this tool promises minimum heat damage, but I still would like to, protect my hair. The last step is very simple. I like to use a hairbrush to spread all the products evenly throughout my hair. Hair prep is done, so let's put this beauty to test and let's see what are the results we can get with this. First of all, I'm gonna use this hair dryer attachment. I mean, the speed of the wind, the air, it's just insanely fast. So I'm just using this on cool setting because right now I don't need heat that much. I'm just gonna make sure that my roots are completely dry. The airflow was so strong and so good that even with the cold shot, my hair dried quite fast. I'm just gonna wiggle this just the way I'm doing, you can see in the video, to make sure that all the roots and all the length of my hair is nicely dry. I'm not gonna dry my hair 100%. I'm just trying to, get that extra water out of my hair. You can also use the nozzle attachment for more smoother hair drying. That way you can focus the airflow or the heat on one particular section of the hair. You can also use a round or a paddle brush to get a blowout look. This is what they use in salons, this nozzle. So that way you get a perfect blowout at home if you know how to do that. But I think it's just too difficult to do by myself at home, so I'm just gonna simply use this nozzle attachment just to simply dry my hair. Now my hair is 80% dried and fully prepped for hairstyling, so let's use the blow drying attachment and get that perfect salon style blowout. Of course, I'm gonna start with sectioning my hair. I feel like if you want more cleaner look, sectioning is very important. Okay, so the easiest way you can use this is like literally use this as a hair brush. It's so easy. Just make sure that you go very slow so that each strand of the hair is completely dry. You want to make sure that when you finish one section, it is 100% dry. The best part about this brush, are these bristles. These are like really soft. It doesn't tug or pull my hair, which is like really important because I have used multiple, hair blowout brushes, and this is the one issue that I face so many times. Just take your time and go slow. You want to make sure that you go from all the directions, from up, from beneath, from all the sides. So this way your hair becomes so smooth and so soft. I mean, just look at the difference. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm taking another section of my hair and then start using this blowout brush. I'm going from underneath my hair so that there are no, ties, the tangles are completely gone, and then I start brushing it through my hair from all the directions. You can see towards the end I am also twisting it in a way so that I don't get pin straight hair, because I personally like to have a little wave towards the end. That way the overall hairstyle looks much natural. But if you don't want that, you can just go ahead and take this brush completely straight, so you will get kind of proper straight hair look with this one also. I like the fact that this brush like really holds and grabs my hair, and that way it creates a bit of a tension, and that is why we get more smoother and more sleeker look with this brush. The only issue I found about this particular tool is the cord, because the cord is not 360 rotating one. So because I am twisting this brush to get that wave towards the end, the cord is getting kind of tangled again and again. So this is one issue. I wish they had work on this. Otherwise it like really works really beautifully. Now for the front section, I'm gonna put the smoothing hair brush to the test. You can see my hair has become like quite dry and brittle and like really frizzy. So this way we can see if this like really delivers that really beautiful straight hair look. So I'm just gonna quickly start brushing it through my hair. I mean, just look at this. I'm literally using this as a hair comb, as a hair brush. So I mean, literally, if you are a beginner also, you can use this so easily. Just you want to make sure that you start from the roots and then slowly go towards the end of the hair, and in just 2 to 3 passes my hair becomes quite soft and smooth, and it becomes really straight as well. If you want a proper pin straight hair look, you can take smaller section. I wanted more natural look, so that's why I'm just like literally using this like a simple brush. I've mixed all the hair together and then just brushing it, and you can see it's like working really nicely. And I'm literally touching this on my scalp. It is not at all hot, it's not burning, so it is like so easy and convenient to use. And you can see the final result. Like, I am blown away how amazing my hair is looking, because especially I have curly wavy hair. So when I get this beautiful smooth look with a hair tool, I am truly impressed. Now it's the time for the most fun part, using these curling barrels. I'm like literally very excited. So I'm gonna be using the 30 mm barrel first of all, and it like literally grabs my hair so quickly. Because of the airflow, you don't have to do anything by yourself. Just hold your hair and see the magic happens. Like, I just am super impressed. So I'm just gonna take small sections of hair. You want to make sure that you take small sections, that way it is like able to hold your hair properly, because if you're taking very big chunks, very big sections, it will not be able to hold and grab all the hair. So make sure that you're taking smaller section to get more cleaner and more defined look. I like to keep the hot shot for 10 seconds, and after that I use the cool shot. You can see the light is white for 5 seconds. So this cools off the hair and the hairstyle becomes long lasting. Right now I'm using the 40 mm barrel, and the difference is quite visible. With the 30 mm barrel I got like really beautiful curls, and with the 40 mm barrel the waves are just insanely beautiful. So you just want to follow the same step on small sections of the hair. Hot shot for 10 seconds, cool shot for 5 seconds, and you are gonna get such beautiful curls. I mean, just look at the difference side by side. I mean, who wouldn't want this kind of a hairstyle at home, especially if you can get this without any heat damage. Now I'm gonna just twist it and use it on the other side. I mean, how easy and convenient it is to use, and it doesn't get super hot, so you can easily twist it on the either sides. And again, I'm gonna use the 40 barrel because I personally like that wavy smooth look, but the 30 barrel is also amazing for the tighter curls. So if you want a proper party hairstyle now, 30 barrel is what you're gonna love. But if you want more natural look, then 40 barrel is something that you are gonna enjoy so much. Especially if you have long hair, then 40 barrel is gonna work wonders for you. You can see I'm, taking the barrel quite close to my ear and my face, and I'm really comfortable with that because the heat is not at all strong. I mean, it's not at all burning my skin, because I have used other multi-styling tools before and that used to like literally burn my face. My ear literally becomes super red and it starts burning. So even though I love the hairstyle, I just cannot use that frequently. But this one, there's no heat damage and there's no burning of the skin. One side of my hair is already done. I'm just loving how these curls are looking, super bouncy, super curly. But yeah, I have created outer curls. That means the curls are facing out. But if you like, inner curls, you can create that as well. You just want to simply, twist the barrel in whatever direction you want the curls to be facing. And here we go for the last trend of the hair. 10 seconds for hot shot and then 5 seconds for cool shot, and we are done with the entire hair. Oh my god, like I literally cannot believe this is my own hair, which was super curly just a while ago. Like I have created this entire look in 30 to 45 minutes because of course I have used all the attachments. But if I start with just the blow brush and then these curling wands, you will be able to achieve this in literally 30 minutes, which is like really quick. So if you are someone who likes to style your hair once in a while, maybe once in a week, this hair tool is gonna be a game changer. Because if you style your hair very frequently, you want to invest in a tool which doesn't do heat damage, and this is exactly that one. I'm just gonna add this Olaplex oil for that extra shine, and I'm just simply gonna run my fingers through these curls to open these up. If you want your curls to stay just as tight as they were, you can leave it just like that. But I personally like my curls to be more natural. So that's why I just like to, run my fingers through it. And this is the finished look. And I am like literally obsessed with this. Now the final step is this diffuser, which I am actually most excited about. You just want to simply attach this to your dryer and then start diffusing your hair. I personally like to use the heat on medium, airflow also on medium, because if you use full airflow, it might be a bit too much and it might disturb your curls. So I like to start with my root area. You want to make sure that your roots are completely dry, because if you don't completely dry your roots and start working on the length of your hair, what happens is that your lengths are already set and your roots are wet, and slowly the moisture from your roots, it's gonna go down to your length and then it's going to disturb your curls. So make sure that firstly you work on the roots, and if you want like more volume on your roots, what you want to do is just keep it here and then you can slowly grab your hair with the help of the diffuser. Because I'm taking this like super close to my scalp now, that is why I use the medium heat and medium airflow. For length, I personally like to grab my hair and then put it on the diffuser. Of course the diffuser is not on right now because I'm explaining everything to you, but you just want to grab your hair, put it on the diffuser and then just keep it for a few seconds like this. This whole process takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the density of your hair. I feel like this diffuser makes this whole process quite easy, and my curls becomes very intentional and very long lasting. So now let's wrap this video with pro and cons. First of all, this is super lightweight and easy to use even for a beginner. Advanced technology to minimize heat damage. You can create as many hairstyles as you want, so one-time investment and totally worth it. Of course, it's super easy to travel with, but the best part is it is made for Indian hair. Now for the con, I had already mentioned that I wish this had 360 rotating cord, so that would be like much easier to use. That is the only issue that I could find in this. Other than that, it is a really beautiful and perfectly made product for everyone out there. Build quality is so good, so if you invest in this, you will not have to look for any other hair tool for years and years to come. Now, of course, there are so many multi-stylers available in the market, then why we should go for this one and not for the other one? Let me make it easy for you. First and the most important one that Bombay Airplay Pro offers is no heat damage, which I would say is the biggest concern when it comes to heat styling. Also with this one, you are getting two different sizes of curling barrels, which of course create room for different hairstyle. If you want wavy or curly hair, you can choose according to your mood. Another cool thing about this one is the bi-directional feature. You know, sometimes I love to create that beachy, messy hairstyle, and for that I generally go for one, you know, inward curl, then another outward curl, then again inward curl, then again outward curl. So if I'm using that usual multi-styler, I have to change the barrel every few seconds. But with this one, that is not at all a problem, and I can, you know, create that stunning beach hairstyle within 10 minutes. Another thing that makes this a standout product is the inclusivity. They have added the diffuser attachment, so for anyone out there who wants to wear their natural texture without the hassle of styling their hair every single day, the diffuser attachment is what you're gonna love the most about this product. Now if you ask me what is the temperature or airflow should I use to style my hair, so honestly that actually depends on your hair type. If you have fine or thin hair, you know, medium heat and medium airflow would be enough to style your hair. But if you have coarse hair, then high temperature and full airflow will give you the most beautiful, fastest and also long-lasting results. Another common question that I think I'm gonna get a lot in this video, that how long the hairstyle is gonna stay. I can tell with my experience that it stays for the next wash, and I generally wash my hair after 2 to 3 days, so it stays like that. With that being said, I think it also depends on the area you are living in, and of course the products that you have used before and also after styling your hair. Of course humidity, you know, affects your hairstyle, so if you're living in an area which is extremely humid, it's definitely gonna affect the hairstyle. So make sure that you use good products before and after styling your hair to make it long lasting. This product fits right into your daily routine. If you have curly hair, wavy hair, if you want to wear your natural texture, if you want to blow out your hair, if you want to just, you know, blow dry your hair, everything you can get out of this product. Of course this is available on their official website where you will get amazing offers, but it's also available on Nykaa, Tira and Amazon. Of course I'm going to leave the link in description box below, so do not forget to check that out. This also comes with 2 years of warranty, and if you're not happy and, you know, satisfied with the results, you can return this within 90 days, no question asked. I mean, that shows the confidence they have in this product, and that gives me the confidence to recommend this product to you guys. Try this beauty once and see this becoming part of your daily life. I mean, I just love the product, and I cannot recommend this enough. I hope I have answered all the questions that you had regarding this product, but if I left something, you can of course ask me in the comments. I will definitely be replying to you guys. But yeah, you guys, this is all what I have today for you guys. I really want you guys to check this product out and let me know how this worked out for you. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. I love you guys all so much. Bye.